Hey guys, welcome back to Not So Popular Opinion. Dating is getting crazy. Dating a modern woman is really close to hiring a professional escort at this time. It's sad. I feel bad for dudes whose only options available are modern women. If you think I'm lying, let's check this out.
Due to the fact that men make my ass itch, I have decided that I am single, celibate, and no longer willing to date anyone. However, if you insist on taking me on a date, there will be a $500 fee. That $500 fee can be paid through Zelle, Cash App, or Apple Pay. I'll send you my phone number and you can send the motherfucking funds. Then we can discuss an arrangement. However, if you decide that you're going to text me or call me before you send the motherfucking funds, you will be blocked. Yeah, that's how we going to do that.
I'm convinced that some people should not be allowed to own a phone with a camera on it. Because some people will gladly record themselves saying the wildest things and be proud enough to put it out there for people to consume. She is gladly admitting to being a prostitute. There ain't no other way of looking at it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This woman is saying $500 up front to set up a date. Is she out her mind? Why would anybody pay this woman with her fake blonde hair, her ridiculous eyelashes, her drawn on eyebrows, her pink and brownish purple lips, them gaudy nails, those tacky finger tattoos? Why would they give her a dime? Why? Why would you even want to be in the same room with this kind of woman that talks like that and acts like that and think that she is worth $500 up front? You ain't even paid for the date yet. That is just $500 for what? The honor of taking her out? Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? This is straight nonsense. We have women out there refusing to go to certain restaurants, refusing certain dates. This woman claims to be celibate and single and don't want to deal with a man because a man makes her ass itch, which sounds like she has a STD at this point, if that's what's happening. I know she means it as a joke, but Jesus, woman, you look like you may be crawling with something, and that's not even me trying to be funny. That is just what I'm getting off this woman. But she is just gladly admitting to being a prostitute, because if you are celibate, there's no price that somebody can pay to get with you, if that is how you really feel about it. But the fact that there is a price to you only means one thing. When have so many people just outright, straight up came out on video and said, hey, I'm paid for play, and just been proud of it? Like, it is not a big deal. This is modern women. You pay them to get with them. It is no longer, hey, we vibing, we talking, we chatting, we getting to know each other. If things happen, date's going nice, whatever the date is, could be coffee date, drink date, whatever. Things vibing, things happen. We're adults. Cool, whatever. We continue talking after that, or we don't. We go on our separate ways. But nah, this woman said that if you try to communicate with her without paying her first, you're blocked. You'd have to be boo-boo the damn fool to pay this woman or any woman any kind of money just to talk to them. when clearly, listening to her in this video, she ain't got nothing important to say or nothing worth listening to past this TikTok. Realistically, this woman has nothing to offer you but used, dirty box.
He ain't lying.
Ain't nobody paying for that. Ain't nobody paying for that. Or at least I hope not. Let's check out some of these comments. First commenter says, imagine being this old talking like this. She responds, imagine never having a chance with me even if you pay the $500, but still feeling the need to give your opinion like a little. Imagine that. So she calls this man a B because he has an opinion on the nonsense she put out. This man ain't even saying that he wants a chance, but that is how, these kind of people talk. They feel like either you're mad or you're upset because you have an opinion on the nonsense they spew. She has no real rebuttal to it because he's real. That woman looks clearly over 40. And she's talking about payment just to talk to her. Or you block before you send her money. If she don't get her begging ass out of here. This commenter here responds, that itching feeling, it's called crabs. Exactly what I was saying. It's got to be something. That itching ain't normal. Whether it be from men or women getting on your nerves, you itching, that ain't normal. You had that checked out, ma'am. This guy comments, ain't that deep, shawty. Fellas, just beat your meat and put that 500 towards something productive. Rise up, kings. Yeah, ain't no way. That $500, it's almost Christmas. You can say that $500 for Christmas presents for your family, and your friends, and your loved ones. Ain't no way I'm putting $500 on this woman's books. She ain't worth 50 cents. It's always Simpson in these comments. Captain, Saver 304 says, instead of you ninjas getting upset, you need to be trying to figure out how men have gotten such a beautiful woman to this point. Where is he seeing beautiful? Where is he seeing beautiful? The makeup, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, the lipstick, all that is ridiculous. None of that makes her look beautiful. That is not enhancing her in any way, form, or fashion. That is making her a lot worse. So I don't even see what this fool sees beautiful. He's just a goof trying to kiss up to this woman, hoping to get noticed because he ain't got nothing else going for himself but to kiss this woman's butt, and hopefully she'll DM him and give him some, which she clearly ain't without you paying that $500, fool. But it's always one or two in these comments like him.
You big goof.
Next person comments, dear Circus, your head clown has escaped and took someone's cell phone. Hurry, she hit her empty head hard on something because she's talking very stupid and saying the dumb stuff out loud. Yeah, she is a clown. The circus is definitely missing her. She responds, dear fat old man, please understand this post has nothing to do with you and blah, blah, blah. So she says something dumb and she gets her feelings hurt and calls him a fat man, a fat old man. Because she's a dumb airhead that thought that she was making some grand point by posting this nonsense. Whatever. This next person comments, never trust a chick who cuts off their eyebrows only to draw them back on. I've never understood that. That was very popular when I was in school. A lot of Latin girls would just shave off their eyebrows and draw on some of the thickest, gaudy looking things you've ever seen. And I mean, they be jet black. Thick and jet black, and come to, really sharp points at the end. I've never found that attractive. I don't know who does. I never took them seriously, and I will not take them seriously now. This person here says, you look kind of old to be charging $500 for a piece of recycled cat. Be fair, the most you getting for that used up thing is $200, and that's a big if. She gets her feelings hurt and calls this man a homo, which is crazy. But this is a common tactic from people who have nothing, no kind of retaliation at all. To either, this is how they respond. They call a man a homo. They say his pee is small, or he can't hit, or he broke. That's all they got. That is all they got. He responds, don't get mad at me for putting the price on your, which she did. I said what I said. It's recycled. Not Seth $500. Maybe he meant not worth $500. She responds, I'm not, but as a homosexual man, you should not be worried about what I'm doing, ma'am. See, that's what I'm talking about. Called him homosexual and called him a ma'am because she ain't worth $500. She ain't worth $5. And she know it. She know deep down that she ain't worth this. And everything she said is bull. This person here comes to her defense and says, ain't no way you got these sassy ass ninjas this upset from one little post. I am screaming, Nick, and your case is rested because their comments just set a very solid foundation for the whole purpose of the video. How is guys who weren't upset in these comments, who were mocking her and laughing at her for being so stupid and ridiculous, how are they upset and proving what point? What point is she proving by making this video? That what, women should be happy and glad to be prostitutes? No, you shouldn't. But it's become the norm for women to sell AP online to losers and simps who will pay for it and think that that is how the world works. That, their presence is worth all of your money for them just to be, in the room with you. That's nonsense. And she responds, girl, I can't for the life of me understand how a post about me not wanting to date could upset blah, blah, blah. Nobody is upset. And this post wasn't about you wanting to date. You started off that you didn't want to date and you were celibate, and then went on to proceed to say that you would charge a fee just for somebody to talk to you. How is that rational? How is any of that rational? And then to claim people are upset because they're mocking you for being so ridiculous. This woman is so delusional. It makes no sense. Last person comments here. Sounds like prostitution. Because it does, because it is. Person responds to them, if it walks and sounds like a duck, it's a duck. So yes, brother, it's prostitution. Yes, it is. This woman is a prostitute if I've ever seen one. Coming out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all those things, just proudly being prostitutes. This is modern women. This is how they are. I don't know why they're so proud to be prostitutes. I don't know why they're so proud and so happy to sell their body. Like, this is just cool to do. And then to try to shame you because you think it's goofy to pay them. For what? What? Why would I pay you $500 when you look like you ain't worth my time? And let's be real here. I grew up in Houston. There is a street so bad, so overrun with daywalkers, that is prostitutes that walk around in the day, unlike the women of the night, that they have made a hood movie about this street called Bissonnette. You can see them walking up and down Bissonnette all day long. That look 30 times better than this woman, and I'm pretty sure will only charge you $20 if you were that stupid to pay for some street cat. You ain't got to send this woman over $500. Come to Houston, they still out there most likely. If that's what you do, I recommend you stay far away from prostitutes and daywalkers, because that's just gross. But if that's your bag, there you go. Is she being ridiculous? It's charging money up front to talk to a woman or to pay for the pee a ridiculous notion? Or do you think she's on something? Do you agree with this nonsense? Because me, on the other hand, I think this is some of the stupidest crap I've ever heard. And I've heard a lot of stupid things online, just like I'm sure you have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I love to hear what you think. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, and checking out another episode of Not So Popular Opinion. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.